Alright, y'all, this is hopefully the last part. I believe that it will be. I left off on, this is the fifth part, I believe, but I left off on homeless was for your advancement. That could have been in the past, and it could be someone facing that now. It's for your advancement. That's all I can say. And to me, whatever you might be feeling or whatever thoughts that come up, go ahead and let that come up and out. This is, I'd say, though, a very rough time we're getting ready to come up to be unhoused, technically unhoused, but it's for your advancement. And we already know we're a miracle. God handpicked you. So keep forging ahead. Next card is in touch with emotions and or understanding the origins to start your healing. And that's what we've been talking about, healing. Understanding where this came from, what energy that came, where it come from. 111 was on the timer. Understanding the origins to start the healing. When you understand that certain things that were done to you did not start with you. They started with persons, organizations, other people outside of you. Once you can see that part, you can knock a lot off of yourself and understand that that was something that was projected onto you to cause you, 144, to cause you to think negatively, to start that fear cycle. That's what that was for. So understanding that, get in touch with your emotions. It's a great time with this new moon, this balance energy. You can bring those emotions up, and with it being Libra, you're going to balance it out so quick if you allow it to come up and out. You got 3 days before the new moon, 3 days after the new moon, and the day of the new moon to start letting that stuff come up. It's a surefire way to let it come up, and then it balances itself out to understand, okay, I went through that, but it's for my advancement. So the fact that I could be suffering from being unhoused or homeless right now, but it's for my advancement. That means no matter what I do going forward in life, there's almost nothing that can knock me down. If I can survive with the least of things, I'm an overcomer, And we got to remember that a miracle. There's a lot of miracles walking around unhoused. People don't want to believe them. They don't want to hear them. They don't want to see them. They don't want. I'm going to try not to get emotional, but I might get emotional because it said come up and come out. There's a lot of miracles walking around unhoused every day. Truth tellers, spiritual millionaires. People can't see it because they can't see beyond what they want. They can only see what they got going on in their household. And then they don't even see what's in their household. They don't even see what's in their household that they're responsible for. They only see what they want, what they can get out the microwave with quick. Meaning whatever can be quick that they can take in and absorb, that they feel good. They don't focus on healing. They don't focus on freedom of it. At the end of the day, if you are unhoused, it's for your advancement because it may feel lonely, it may feel cold, it may feel hot, you may feel all these things, but you're the most grounded person on earth because you're so close to it. You're always in the sun. You're always in the elements. Right there with Mother Nature, Mother Earth, Daughter Earth, right there with the universe, right there with the divine, right there with the creatures, right there with the highest vibrations, which is outside and grounding and balancing. So before I get too too pulled into it, because I will get pulled into it if y'all don't know already. Next card is original energy, birthright energy. Come on now. This is the perfect time to allow things to come up and out, that you may get back to the origins of why things happen so you can heal. And then you can get back to your original energy, your birthright energy, the reason that you was born. It already said, I am a miracle, which means I breathe life, and I am living. I am a living miracle. Get back to your original energy, your birthright energy, and know, if you were born into this world, whenever you were born, that you took breath, there means there was something on your life path, your birthright energy, something for you to do on your path. Akashic records and your purpose comes next. Come on now. I ain't gonna dig too deep in that. I believe if you don't know what Akashic records is, then look it up. The next card is Akasha. So look up Akasha and Akashic records. That's for somebody. Somebody that want to dive deep. And like, this is for people that want to dive deep. 6-1 what was on the time. Isis. Look it up. Might have been somebody dreaming. The next card is the Victor. The Vector, I'm sorry. The Vector, that's a pathogen, a lifelong pathogen. Mm-hmm. Contagious to touch. Um, Contagious. The Vector is contagious. Spell work, possibly. Let me see. The Vector is always searching for a susceptible host. So, likely be careful. Be careful out there. There could be someone even wanting to swap out some of this energy. So make sure that you're cleansing your environment, because right after that we got the proper techniques for a sterile environment or a low microorganism environment, i.e. yourself, your gifts, your body, your spirit, your mind, your emotions, your purpose, your power, your wisdom. So be aware that there are contagions in all levels, not just in the physical 3D world, but in every aspect of living. And just be aware during this time. This is a time of year where people are trying to come inside. Flu season rises. Colds and different things like that. Those things rise during this time, because not just because of the cold weather necessarily, but it's because we're in close quarters with more individuals. We're inside. We're taking in inside air most of the time. We're around new environments, or like I said, more people coming around, visiting more, trying to be around family and friends, and partaking in too much food, too much this, not enough sleep, not moving around as much because it's cold. All those things play a part. So be careful of your environment and microorganisms in all areas: mentally, physically, emotionally, people, places, things. 900 on the timer. The last card is on the correct path, or on the correct purpose. There we go. Now, if you want your purpose to come in, if you want it to stay in, 811 is the time tonight. 922 is on the timer, as I said that as well. If you want your purpose coming on through, then this is telling you are on the correct path. So whatever you've been going through, experiencing, it's been 5 readings, 5 messages in. So that's about 50 minutes worth. I can't go back to put everything in, but this tied in on the correct path and or purpose. All right, I'm going to close it out there.